Just keep swimming 1111. Thank you so much for being here today. We are going to do a pick a pile. So I want you to just take a moment and kind of focus on the cards. See what calls to you. I left these cards upright just to give them a difference of energy per pile. I do not know what cards are underneath these piles. I don't know. All I did was pray over them. I pulled them. Hi, J and J. Hi. Funny, I see two J's right after each other. That's awesome. So, yeah, I have no clue what's under here. I just want you to take a moment and just kind of meditate on that energy and just see which one you feel is calling to you that might resonate with a past life or resonate with your soul. Over here we have the moon. We've got one domesticated dog on one side of the river and one wild wolf on the other side. Okay, looking at the moon, both wanting to howl at the moon. Over here we've got this cowboy. Looks like he's over there in Navajo Nation in Arizona. Monument Valley or something like that. Okay. And then over here we have the Wheel of Fortune. This looks like it's in the forests of Pennsylvania or Virginia or something like that. You've got an American bald eagle touching down, the water wheel. Everything's flowing and nourished and growing and prosperous and beautiful and vibrant, very healthy. And then over here we have the High Priestess. And she's over here with what looks like a quail. And she looks native as well, but I can't be sure. But she's there picking flowers. She's in a cornfield. And she's just very in touch with nature. And she's very, very grounded. She's just very connected to nature and the natural cycles of life. And she's very isolated. You know, she's away from people and she feels closer to the earth and the plants and the animals than anybody else. So anyways, that's kind of the energy here. Just see what pile you feel called to. Also just see where your eyes are drawn, like an energy. Where's your eyes drawn? I want you to just pick one pile for yourself, but if there's another pile that calls to you, perhaps pick someone that is important to you in your life. Someone that you're thinking about. And maybe you've got more than one person. Maybe each pile may represent somebody different in your life. Good morning, Fleeky. Good to see you, my angel. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad I get to see you. Yay. Hi, markers. You're going to pick pile number 2, the cowboy. All right. Got how many pile number 2s are picked? I see another number 2. Britio fly. All the last 3 is good for you, but you choose the second. Okay, so you choose the second as well. So number 2 is pretty popular today. All right. Peaches, hi, girl. You're picking pile number 4. All right. Well, we'll give you guys 30 more seconds just to see if there's anybody else in your life that's important. A child, a lover, a parent, perhaps a financial situation, or anything else you want to know about. We're going to let the truth bombs fly. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? All right, let's get in. We're going to start with pile number 1 here on the left. Okay. First card out is the card of choices. Mind versus heart, and feeling very, very torn. So someone doesn't know what to do. They're at a crossroads, kind of in the dark. The tarot card that comes out with this pile is Nine of Swords, misery, completely stressed out, heartbroken, in lots of pain, maybe even in panic. There's some anger, there's some sadness, there's a lot of pressure and anxiety. Sleepless nights may also be a thing. Followed by Temperance. This person's been very, very patient. Money restrictions, testing the waters. They're testing someone to see how loyal and faithful they are. Followed by Five of Swords, losses. All is not lost, as you still have 3 swords remaining, giving you the upper hand. So Spirit's trying to tell this person, why are you panicked? Why are you stressed and overreacting? What is your deal? You know, you didn't lose everything. It kind of feels like a hollow victory, because if you win, what do you really have? It's almost like I can't win or lose. You are my queen. So this person values someone. That person is very important to them. They don't want to hurt them in their choice, but they're being pressured to make a decision of some sort that may cause problems in the relationship, which explains the moon. Okay, that person is like extremely emotional about this situation. Maybe they are overreacting. You know, they could very well be overreacting, but maybe they have good reason and good cause to overreact. Followed by soul ties. So this person's like, I love you. You're super important to me. You're everything to me. But this is really stressing me out. I'm not okay with this situation. The truth bombs here lie in this person's going to give it more time. They are going to be patient. They have a decision to make, but they haven't made it yet. They're back and forth about it. Not everybody's in agreement. There's definitely conflict in this connection. However, the person that's torn is valuing this relationship so, so deeply that they're willing to wait. They're willing to be patient. But in the midst of being patient lies all this anxiety. And whatever you can do to soothe this person, maybe reassure them or make them feel okay, I would recommend. Unless this is you stressing out, then obviously you can't do anything about that. But this person really is just looking for some reassurance that everything's going to be okay. And I think this person is very dependent on Spirit, Source, Creator, God, okay, for being okay. And it's like, I trust in the universe. I trust in divine timing with the Temperance card there. I don't want to fight with this person. I don't want to overreact. So I'm going to play it cool. I'm going to relax. I'm not going to pick a fight, but it feels like it's me against the world. And this could be a mother energy too with the moon, you know, and my queen. Somebody here being a mom might be extremely stressed out. Like they've lost all hope and all control over the situation. Money restrictions may be the leading cause of the problems in pile number 1. Looks like there's an air sign here. A lot of Aquarius energy. A lot of Aquarius. But there's also Sagittarius. And Pisces, I feel. Okay. Let's see what the little oracle, the moon, wants to say to you. So, pile number 1. The full harvest moon glows amber in twilight with a hint of a rabbit working his lunar magic. A pair of weeping willow trees frames the scene. Okay. One stands still and calm, and the other one is blowing very fast in the evening breeze. Try to get closer as I read that. Okay. The path between the two trees represents the subconscious. It's visible in some places in the hidden darkness elsewhere. But at the edge of the pond is a dog and a wolf. The wolf with his shadow represents our wild, untamed shadow side. The dog on our right is evolved and rational, and it's our tame self. If you look carefully, you will also notice a small frog on a stone at the pond's edge. The frog is the totem of change, transition, and transformation. It represents the cycle of life, just like the moon has its cycles. This card is about illusions and hidden mysteries and psychic energy and intuition. In a reading, at times, you need to rely on your intuition and inner wisdom to find your way through the issue. In order to make sense of all the signs around you, you must also engage in your imagination. For things are not always what they seem to be. Don't be frightened and don't be fooled into believing all that comes to your mind, every thought, because all will be revealed in the bright light of comfortable familiarity when the sun rises. For real change and transformation to take place, you will also have to venture to the dark side of the moon and face your own shadow self, but you will not get lost if you put your faith in truth in your own inner light. So how many of you guys in pile number 1 feel completely overwhelmed, worried, panicked, and stressed to where it's gotten you into a place of anxiety? Temperance is here to say, calm down. Things look a lot scarier, a lot more scary at night. You know, we don't have full clarity. We don't have all the information. So don't get yourself completely in a panic. Wait. Have patience. Soon, everything will make sense. Soon, everything will clear. And with temperance, the sun is right on the horizon. So hang in there. I feel the choice that you need to make is the choice not to panic. To choose not to be in stress, because stress is a worried prayer. So if you picked this, someone here needs to choose not to be stressed, even if you don't have all the information. Because worry really is a choice. And it may create some fights and some problems between you and the ones you love with 5 of Swords. Your worry and your lack of information, your fear could get the best of you, which could ruin relationships. So don't let your head do all the talking. Trust your heart, your intuition, your faith, and your manifestation and your dreams. And you and this person are very soul tied, meaning your karmas are tied up together and your paths are together. If you have that knowledge, Temperance card, fated partners, you know that all's well because it's meant to be. And it's in God's hands. It's in the universe's hands. Why are you worried? By a false illusion of control. And someone here in pile number 1 is making a bigger deal out of something than it really is. Let's get the outcome. I think that would be important. What is the outcome for pile number 1, please? Please clarify the outcome. Okay, well, we got 2 here. Bottom of the deck here. Oops. Queen of Pentacles wanted to pop out, just saying. So I think it's going to be okay. We have 4 swords, healing, mental security. It's not a mental breakdown. We're going to have peace of mind, rest our mind. I think Temperance is going to do a good job about healing this. And then we got the 3 of Cups. Yay! Celebration. So everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. Pile number 1, it's going to be all right. You know, someone here is over panicked. And it's really perfectly safe. This connection is safe. If you're in an argument, I think you will win the argument. So don't panic about that. You're letting your fears get the best of you. Or someone's letting their fears get the best of them. But ultimately, in the long run, it doesn't matter because it's in God's hands. Temperance. And the only one who controls the outcome is Spirit. So someone is being misguided under the illusion that they have the control when they do not. So this situation's going to be okay. In fact, you guys are going to have a reason to celebrate. So there could be a wedding, there could be an engagement, a birthday, a happy celebration, happy times, not a fight. Somebody's fearing there's going to be a fight, fearing there's going to be a loss, but actually it's going to turn out really well, really, really good. You know, it feels like a loss because there might have been some bumps on the road. There's been an argument, perhaps. There's been some struggles here, but it's not the worst, you know? And you guys are going to be all right. I don't know. That's what I got for pile number 1. What is a message they may want to tell you? Just from the person that you need to hear from. Whoever's in pile number 1, what is something they may want to tell you? Pile number 1. Oh, crying so much over this. They feel really bad, you know? There's probably more than one person involved. Could be family, friends, kids, whatever. They're just like, I'm sorry I'm stressing out. I'm sorry I'm causing these kind of issues between us. I'm just really, really worried. And I'm just emotional. I'm in a state of emotion. 9 of Swords and the Moon, you know? I'm a wreck. And, you know, I kind of feel this, I'm sorry, you know? But I am sad and I am crying because I don't want to fight with you because I love you. I'm just really worried. I'm really stressed. You know, I'm letting my fears get the best of me. So, you know, this person is just like, listen, I love you. 3 cups. Just know that I'm highly emotional right now. Maybe be patient with me. Could be another word. Please be patient with me. I'm letting my worries get the best of me. Okay? But I think overall, pile number 1 is going to be safe. It's going to be okay. All right. So that concludes that reading. So now we are going to get into pile number 2. This seems to be the popular pile today. The cowboy. Let's see what's going on. All right. Ascending. Unleash your power. This is growing a lot. Somebody is rising to the occasion, rising very high through trials, problems, everything. They're just like ascending it. They're rising through it. They're rising above it. They're getting over drama. First card out, karmic. Somebody could be dealing with the karmic in this situation. Followed by Ten of Swords. Path or ending of a situation or relationship. Wow, somebody's actually ending things with their karmic. They've achieved this. So like, finally is what I'm hearing. Finally, I unleash my power. I ascend. I rise above it. I end things with my karmic relationship. It is over. Death or ending of a situation or relationship. Ten of Swords. A lot of betrayal, a lot of problems, a lot of fights. It's over. And they're happy about it. Nine of Cups. Improvements underway. Feeling smug or pleased. Haha, surprise, you didn't think I would do it, but I did it. That's what I'm hearing. You didn't think I would do it, but look at me. I did it. I did it. I left that situation behind me. Yay. This could happen in 10 days or 9 months. But this prediction for pile number 2 is the karmic situation is inevitably over. What does this person want to say? Spirit is helping me. Yay, that's like the big deal, you know? Thank God. Spirit's like, God, I had to come in and help because if I didn't, God knows what was going to happen to you guys. And this explains the Knight of Pentacles. Slow to come, sure to give. He's sure to deliver. It may take a long time. I looked at the clock. It was 22 minutes, 22 seconds. Maybe 22 is a prominent number for this pile. Number 2. 2, maybe the life path number 2. But 2, very prominent for pile number 2. Yeah, this person is about to give you some good news. And that's on the Knight of Pentacles, I'm bringing good news. All right, so yay, celebration here. Followed by watching you. By the way, I'm keeping an eye on you. So somebody is keeping an eye on someone here in pile number 2. Yes, there's some Snoop Dogg. Yes, there's some spying. And you know what? That's okay. You know, I don't know if you're watching them or they're watching you, but it says watching you. So they've been keeping an eye on things. Maybe they're watching you from afar, praying and hoping the situation would get resolved. They finally learned that in this relationship, somebody was fake, pretending, playing a role. They couldn't trust them. The relationship wasn't very real. You know, it was just very fake on so many levels. And it was just like, you know, I'm sorry it took me so long to see what was going on with this person. I wish I would have known it sooner, but at least I've got there. At least I've ascended, or I'm doing the ascending. I'm getting through with this. And thank God, because I needed help from Spirit. I couldn't do this on my own, and I couldn't do it with just you. It had to be a spiritual healing, a spiritual knowing. It couldn't just be all on its own. So this person is very grateful that their karmic situation is ending. This could very well involve an earth sign for pile number 2. So they're watching every little bit of energy, making their judgments based on evidence, and they're observing someone who I think is karmic. They're observing the karmic's behavior, and just more and more and more is being revealed through Spirit. So pile number 2, someone's mask is falling off. And someone is finally seeing someone for who they really are. The revelation for pile number 2 is you're so fake. It could also be I fooled myself. I fooled myself into believing this person was someone they're not. But we have someone that is very proud that at least they know the truth now. And it really isn't too late. Let's go ahead and read this Knight of Pentacles. This cowboy. The Knight of Pentacles rides through his fields on a sturdy mule. Okay. He is the most serious and industrious of all the knights. He rides not far for excitement or adventure, but he is just a single-mindedly focused person on his work. Even his equine of choice is a mule, rather than a more handsome or speedy horse. It's more about getting the laborious tasks done. The man and the mule are well matched and suited for each other, and their obstinacy and their unwavering determination. They leave nothing to chance. The knight will always follow the path of perfection, and he will never quit until every single detail of each task or project is accomplished to his meticulous standards. Wow. Sounds very Libra and Virgo. Meticulous. In a reading, the Knight of Pentacles card appears to present you with a role and a model of perfectionism. Like him, you can accomplish your goals by diligently focusing on safe, tried, and true methods, and not by allowing distractions or compromises. But in doing so, by being inflexibly tied to routine, you may be missing opportunities to approach things more creatively and a little bit easier, something that can derive more pleasure to this process. This card could be a warning about working excessively and taking life too seriously. We may be telling ourselves that we should be productive every waking hour of every day, but there is more to life than the daily grind. It is also important to reserve time and energy for pleasurable pursuits that can restore you. So, in other words, yeah, this could be also someone that's an overworker, someone that works long hours, too much. It's grueling and it's taxing. So if you pick pile number 2, you may be told not to work so hard. You work too much, you work too hard, or you just take life way too seriously. I also get the feeling that somebody was taking a karmic relationship way too seriously. Like, it's not that serious. And someone's being let down, honestly, just let down. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is known as the loyal knight. And I feel like somebody here has been loyal to someone that wasn't deserving of their loyalty. And hello, let's not do that anymore. Let's wake up. Let's not torture ourselves. So let's go ahead and see the outcome for pile number 2. What's going to happen here with this Ten of Swords? The ending of a painful relationship with a karmic, or the ending to a very painful karmic situation that finally the masks have fallen off and someone sees they were selfish and not concerned with the relationship. As the veil drops, what's going to happen? And someone realizes what's more important. Four of Pentacles, control, and the Moon, Angel of Dreams. All right. So I think this person's finally going to get some control. And not in a weird way, but get some control of their obsessiveness, get some control of their overthinking, overworking. Finally, a Four of Pentacles is stable and secure. That's exactly what the Knight is looking for. Someone stable and someone secure, not someone that's wishy-washy, selfish, or untrue. Really, all this Knight wants is someone he can trust. You know, he just wants to work hard with someone, love someone, and trust someone. That's important. And learning that not everything's in your control. You can only control yourself. And this other person is fake, and it doesn't matter how much energy and work you put into this person. They're never going to be what you want them to be. Yeah, I mean, honestly, for pile number 2, someone tried really hard, and it almost worked, to paint the roses red. Meaning someone tried very hard to put lipstick on a pig and call it beautiful. But it was a karmic. And they're finally realizing. They're finally seeing it. The reality. And I think that's more so the Four of Pentacles, the reality. The reality that as much as I want to try to make this person to be someone that I can love, that I can trust, that I can depend on, God, it's not true. And they're just realizing and finally opening their eyes, literally watching you, opening their eyes, ascending and just seeing the truth. Some people never change. They don't want to. And for pile number 2, this person won't change. And most likely this person is a karmic. If you want to know more about the differences between karmics and soulmates, you're welcome to look at my channel over here on YouTube. Look at playlist. And I have some kind of readings that will reveal karmics, soulmates, and twin flames. Okay? You can kind of see where you sit with that. I may have to do a special video in the future where I actually just have a video specifically titled The Difference Between Twin Flames, Karmics, and Soulmates. And I'll try to link that video at the end of videos sometimes so I can try to get that figured out. But, you know, this isn't a spiritual connection. It's just not. And with the Nine of Cups for pile number 2, it's always been you. It's always been you. You're the reason why this was any good at all. It's been you, and, you know, let it go. 10 of Swords. We can't paint the roses red on this one. They're fake. Their mask is going to fall off, and it doesn't matter how many years, time, and energy and effort you want to dedicate to this person. The truth is, Spirit just wants to help you see that they're not who they say they are, and they're not who you think they are. Let the veil fall. Let it reveal the truth and get some control back in your life. Get some stability back in your life. Get stable, because whoever's been connected here in pile number 2, it's been a very unstable journey, especially with the moon at the bottom. It's been very up and down. It's been terrible. So let's see what needs to be said here for pile number 2. What does somebody want to tell you, or what do you want to say? Could be what Spirit wants to tell you. It could be you. I don't know. Tired and exhausted. And the moon and the water energy, look at that. Like, I'm emotional, you know? Overwhelmed, sleepless nights, overgiving, lack of boundaries, okay? And that's just what needs to be said. It's like, are your eyes opened that you are endlessly dedicated to something that's not paying off? You know, and it's almost not mocking you, but telling you you're so attentive to details. You're so astute. You're so wise. How could you miss this? And all I can say is sometimes you're so deep in the forest, you can't see through the trees. And in other words, you are so focused on tiny little details that you don't see the person for who they are. You see their bank account. You see their body figure or their weight, their size of clothing. You see something that they own or have or they can give. Like those are the details on paper. And it's like maybe you just see the history you've had or the connection you might have had via your culture or something like that. And you're like, those details are too important to let go of because what are the chances that I could have someone like this? And it's like, take a step back. You care more about black and white stuff on paper, or you care more about how things look than you do about how they feel. Yeah, you might have known this person since childhood. Or yeah, this person might be super loved by your family. Or yeah, this person may be the perfect image of the perfect dream person in your eyes. Or yeah, this person is like fitting the bill for your perfect ultimate sex partner or, whatever. But does that really matter? Because at the end of the day, how do you feel? How are they making you feel? They're making you feel tired and exhausted. You're trying so hard at a relationship and get away from the details. Get away from that. Take a look at the bigger picture. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing for pile number 2. To look at the bigger picture. All right. So that's what I have for you guys. However that resonates, let it resonate. Let's move on over here to pile number 3. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. All right. We have Splendor. Just sit back and look at how far you've come. Huh. So if you are in a situation where you're like in dire straits, pile number 3, you're completely stressed, worried, cold, and alone. Just look at the splendor of how far you've come. You're so much more in a better position than you were ever in the past. And that's something to be grateful for. You have 7 of Cups, so life is full of choices right now. What do you want it to be? You could do anything. Anything's possible. What do you want your life to be? Pick a door. Pick a person. You've got a lot in front of you. Oh, the Lover's card. Love affairs, romance building, again, within marriage, relationships, relatives, a loving relationship you could share, or even with a friend. But like, God, relationships. So love is here for you. You may feel like you're stressed, but look how far you've come with someone. Gemini energy is really prominent. Oh, wow. Next, we have the Queen of Cups. So Gemini and Cancerian here for pile number 3. Women over 25 years old, blue eyes or brown hair, fair-skinned, soft, gentle, and motherly. Doesn't have to be, but we have a Queen of Cups. Now, she shows up in a reading when someone's in love. Someone is definitely in love. Now, with the Lover's card and the 7 of Cups, they have 2 people to choose from. Are they going to make the right choice? Who do I choose? I want to communicate with you, but it's not time yet. Okay. Refreshing. Guys, wow. The Wheel of Fortune stands for movement and good news, prosperity, change, life-changing. Refreshing is much like the star. It's healing. And it really represents peace. Someone has already picked you in pile number 3, but they haven't told you. They don't know how to tell you. If they haven't chosen already, they're going to choose you. And you're going to be surprised because they could have chosen somebody else, but they picked you. I kind of feel the Notebook in this reading when Allie chooses Noah. So I definitely feel this energy of, wow, I can't believe you chose me. This is amazing. I'm lucky. I'm blessed. You could have been with anybody, but you chose me. So someone here is chosen Queen of Cups. This is the good news. It's going to change your life. If you're watching this video right now, you don't have the news yet. The news is coming. This is someone you've known for a while, because look at how far you've come. Splendor. This relationship is going to be drastically different than any other relationship of any time in your past. Drastically different. This is a huge shift, a huge change. It's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And I honestly think your life of happiness begins with this new relationship coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. So Gemini, Cancerian energy, very strong here. Let's go ahead and read this Wheel of Fortune. Every person has their own path to follow, yet the Wheel of Fortune card shows no people because it projects the higher realms of destiny, the universal cycles and patterns that affect everyone in all time. Sometimes these cycles speed up and sometimes they slow down. But like the weather and the changing of seasons, they are beyond our control. This autumn scene is of an abandoned mill, and it shows movement and activity. The moss growing on the water wheel indicates that through the mill was indicates that though the mill was more active in the past, life still continues to move forward in miraculous ways. All right, so this is an older relationship also, I want to stress. Oh, I look at the clock, 44. 44 may be a prominent number. This could be for somebody in their 40s. The fact that the mill is full of moss indicates this is an older water mill. And I just feel like this person is older and things still tick, things still work, and things finally change for someone. For someone that's older looking for love, this is really going to resonate with pile number 3. The Wheel of In order to find the serenity conveyed by this Wheel of Fortune card, we must learn to distinguish between the things we can change and the things that we must simply accept. And I looked at the clock and then I saw 44 minutes and 44 seconds. To do this, we must take a higher view of things. Symbolized by the eagle, the snake represents life forces at work. This scene shows the 5 elements: earth, water, air, metal, and fire, represented by the flame-colored foliage. All right. So in a reading, when the Wheel of Fortune appears, a turn of events is going to shift in your fortune. External factors affect your life, but if you remain passive, opportunities will pass by. So again, that 7 of Cups, like you've got to make a decision or it's going to pass you by. Adversity and challenges are natural and inevitable facets of life. When you feel you're at your lowest, that's when you might start to experience the most drastic change. So accepting life's up and downs, but be proactive about making the most of every situation. You have reached a turning point and things will soon be looking up. Controversially, if all is well, be alert for potential downturns. All right, so pile number 3, if all is well, something's about to change. And that may not be happy for you, but it's for the better. If all is not well, hello, finally, something good is happening. This could be about money. This could be about love. That's a lot to do with love with the Lovers and Queen of Cups, you know? But whatever way you want to look at it, life's going to get much better. And you may not have gotten any signs yet, but you will. I feel by July is when things are really going to change. Okay? At least by the end of July, things are going to really look up, really prosperous. And that steps you right into August, which is when the leaves start to turn. So yeah, you know, I really think that the 7th month of this year, you may find yourself in a marriage or meeting the right one. And you may be in your 40s. But life's going to turn around for you. And if you're in need of money, I feel like money's finally going to be your friend. And things are going to look up for you big time. I also think some of you guys may move somewhere by water. All right, so you're going to be blessed. Let's see what the outcome is for pile number 3. What is the outcome, Spirit, for pile number 3? Strength comes out for you. Strength, and let's see what's popping out. Page of Swords, gossip. Ooh, people are going to be talking. 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 2 of Wands, progress. You know, your good luck is going to be kind of a secret. You're not going to go bragging to everybody. Like, this relationship isn't going to be blasted from the rooftops. It's going to be your own thing. And you're going to keep a lot of what's good happening to you your secret. Not a lot of people are going to know what's going on in your life. But they're going to see changes. They're going to see that you've either moved, you either look better, you're improved. There might even be some jealousy, okay? I do feel that. There could be jealousy. But remember to be strong, because no matter what people say or gossip about your new life, let them talk. It's not their life, and it's really not their business. And it shouldn't affect you one way or the other. So what does somebody want to tell you? Or what do you want to say in pile number 3? In and out, back and forth. All right, so in and out, back and forth. Bottom of the deck is I quit. I feel like somebody wants to say, I'm done. I've overcome being in and out in your life. And that could be you overcoming being hot and cold in and out in your own life, being successful and then not, successful and then not. You may have overcome that. You may have found the strength to conquer that. Or somebody else that you love that's going to be with you has found the strength to overcome being inconsistent. Yeah, that's what I feel. So if your life has been nothing but up and down flowy for pile number 3, I expect a change. And it's going to be a very happy and positive change if times have been bad, okay? So look forward to what's coming. Don't forget your Oracle Splendor. Look how far you've come. You are going to be at a place that you never thought you'd be by July of this year. And I do think people are going to be talking about it. But let them. Okay? Because you're finally somewhere good and you're finally happy. You will be. And a soulmate, a twin flame, or a divine lover will have chosen you and taken action to be with you and in your life. And that person may have very well have overcome being inconsistent with you. And I think that's a good omen. If you're dealing with someone that has been inconsistent, they're about to be consistent by July. And again, I'm going to leave it at that. They choose you. And what could be bad about that? All right, well, that concludes pile number 3. We're going to get into pile number 4. Dun, 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 dun. The never-ending story. There's more to come. Just wait and see. So I'm hearing over here, don't fear the end. Someone is scared of death or scared of dying. There's someone that definitely has a fear of death or afraid of losing someone. And it's like, don't fear that. Don't fear death. The High Priestess says, of course there's life after death. Of course there's more to our existence. We are the never-ending story. The tarot card that comes out is Desire in reverse. So this is not something you wanted. Interesting. 8 of Pentacles, work, paid work. Work or paid work. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. If you pick this pile, it's like you work for nothing. And that's the never-ending story. And that explains the 8 of Pentacles. Doing the same thing over and over again. Over and over and over again. Day in, day out. Nothing new, nothing changes. It's a never-ending story. And it's like you don't even want this anymore. What are you doing? Are you in the rat race? Someone here may be thinking about life like, I don't want to be a slave to the system anymore. All I do is work. I got to enjoy life. There's more to life than my job. There's more to life, and I want to go have that. I want to go see that. I want to go experience this. What comes out is our connection is worth waiting for. We also have life renewed. Ooh, the card of second chances. I love that. All right, let's zoom in. That's as good as it's going to get. So, all right. So guys, you're just at this place where you're just burned out. There is going to be a change. Life renewed. Thank God that card came out. Because someone's going to quit their job that feels like it's a never-ending story rat race. Someone's going to quit. It's not what they want anymore. They're not interested in that kind of career anymore. They're looking for more pleasure in life. With the High Priestess, being grounded, we talked about this earlier, being closer to the earth than people, closer to animals, closer to nature, just isolating, getting away from society. I feel like that's really what's going to happen with pile number 4. Getting away from social norms, getting away from society and the way things are, getting away from social pressures. Living off grid, getting some land, living away, having your own personal business, perhaps. It may not pay, because 2 of Pentacles is in reverse. It may not pay what you're used to getting paid, but the quality of life is so much better, so much more. And you have more time on your hands. And how valuable is time? And I'm hearing you say, my time is precious. You know, her hair's getting white. It's not completely, but it's getting there. And as she looks around, she's thinking, how much time have I wasted? She's even got a little arthritis in her hands. And she's sitting there. She's got a book in her hands, typical High Priestess. Knowledge is more valuable than pentacles to her. Knowledge of the plants, their medicinal purposes. Knowledge of how to live longer. Knowledge of how to have peace. That holds more valuable to her than any pentacle. Now, if this isn't about work or money, let's look at this in the sense of putting 8+ years into a relationship and not getting anything out of it. Maybe a little bit of breadcrumbs, but really not getting a whole lot out of it. And at the end of the day, feeling empty-handed. I hear wind chimes. To me, that means the winds of change. The High Priestess is all about pulling away, being quiet, keeping secrets. I really do think you're going to pull away from a distant lover that doesn't give you your worth. And that's the truth, if it's in love. Now we do have someone saying, hey, our connection's worth waiting for. But it doesn't feel that way to you. Desire card in reverse. You're not resonating with that. Because waiting for them, now my clock is chiming, is being in the rat race. And it's time for you to get a second chance at life. Yeah. Let's read that. The High Priestess, or the Corn Maiden, sits at the entrance of the corn maze. On one side is the darkened, shady side. On the other side, it's illuminated by the autumnal sunlight. She holds a book containing worldly knowledge. The way through the maze is a mystery, and there is no map, but she knows that she can rely on her instincts and her intuition to guide her through the twists and turns and through the shadow and the light. She also knows there is no need to be afraid of the unknown. Her hand-sewn pomegranate dress evokes the myth of Persephone, or Kor, who came to accept the unknown landscape of the underworld. The corpus's flowers named for Kor she holds are sacred to the Cherokee and Apache tribes. For now, she is not taking action. She's calm and serene and patiently considering vast opportunities. By not taking any action, she sits there and her companion is the prairie grouse, the Native American animal spirit guide associated with the sacred spiral because of its spinning dance. This grounding bird also provides the male animus that balances the feminine archetype of the high priestess. In a reading, the high priestess card can assure that there is no reason to fear the unknown and the hidden. You can't always see the path in front of you or the potential that lies within you. You simply just have to find out and trust your own intuition and then take the steps over the next threshold. She reminds you that you're not alone, that there are signs all around you to guide you on this path. When this card appears, it's urging you to let your dreams and imagination reveal new ways of discovering a new possibility. I think you could be dealing with a Leo over there, just saying. And I honestly feel like someone may have very well been wasting your time. I don't think they wasted your time purposely, intentionally set out to do that. I believe that they believe you guys have potential. But I also feel that's not enough. There comes a time when even if something is pretty good, it's not dream fulfilling. And I'm just getting reminded of going to a restaurant and eating food that's okay. It's not terrible. You could definitely eat it all. And maybe the dessert is great, better than the meal, you know? But then you get the bill. And say the bill is $175 for this fancy dinner, this fancy restaurant that everyone's bragging about. And you're like, it was okay. It wasn't even all that at all. It wasn't all that. And some of the stuff just didn't taste fresh. And it's like, you're very expensive for that kind of food. And the way you see it is like, what could I get for this value? You know? Could have eaten at, what's that really nice restaurant in Las Vegas that has the famous Caesar salad and the lobster that like just breaks apart, and amazing buttery steaks. like, I forget the name of it, but it's like the Corral or something. I don't know. But like, you could have had an amazing dinner for $200 over there versus this restaurant. And you're just like, I don't want to complain because I ate it. It wasn't like, oh my God, this is so terrible, I can't eat it. It was decent, but it was more like a $50 meal, not a $175 meal. You know what I mean? And you're just like, you know, I could have had a better time at Country Buffet. You know, you're just like, the value for this, it's really not, it's not spinning my wheels. And so this person's like, but wait, there's more. I have dessert. You know, hey, our connection's worth waiting for. And someone's keeping you engaged with sex. And I hate to put it out there like that. I'm not trying to be gross or sexually minded, but someone gives you like mediocre relationship bliss, like mediocre at best. And then they hit you with this great sex, and you're just like, oh, well, the dessert was great. Would you pay $200 for the dessert? No. You know, and there just comes a time when the high priestess is like, you know better. You know better. You cannot base this meal off of part of it. And on top of that, is it ever going to change? You don't have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the high priestess, which is intuition, psychic abilities, psychic knowings. You know. Are they going to waste my time? Look back. How much time did they already waste? Just count up the years. How many years? Is it years? Is it months? Whatever. Just count it up. What have you gotten out of them? And I don't mean financially. You know, and it's like, it's a waste of time. It's maybe not a complete waste, but it's excessive. It's overspending. It's overspending your hours, time, weeks, days, years. It's overspending your money, whatever the situation is. And if it's a job, it's taking way more hours of your life than they're paying you. And, you know, come on. I think there's more. I think there's more to life. And I think the high priestess is like, honey, I think you know there's more to life. I think you know if you met someone and it's okay, you're going to meet someone and it's going to be good. Like, you don't need to settle. Honestly, yeah, that's what I'm feeling here. Pile number 4 is settling. Why are you settling? Don't settle. That is lame. High priestess is like, I know you're smarter than that. You know? So anyways, let's get the outcome. What are you settling for? What is the outcome, Spirit? We have life renewed, which is the card of second chances. You can start to live your life again. You don't have to settle for this mess, this job or this relationship, whatever it is. Let's get out there, honey. You could go back to school and be a doctor, a lawyer. You could be a business owner, an entrepreneur. You could have a bomb diggity business somewhere of your own that you love, that you have a lot more time to spend with yourself. If it's a job thing, if it's a love thing, yeah, get rid of them. You'd probably have a better relationship with yourself and something you buy at the store than you are with this person. You know, this is a waste. You're too young for this. I'm hearing you have a whole nother life to live. I don't care if you're 60. You can live again. You don't need to settle for this. Go out there and get some love. Go out there and get somebody that values your time and gives you the good. This is not good enough for you. That's what I'm hearing. I'm sorry. I'm just saying what I'm saying at the end of this reading. So what is the outcome? Oh, yes. And it's the sunflower. Yes. Yes. Queen of Wands. Go get it. There's so much better out there. She's like, just get creative, honey. Look at how gorgeous I am. Look at me living my best life. And she looks like an older person, but she looks strong and healthy and beautiful. Guys, I can't tell you how many times I've seen on TikTok older women and men living their best life. And I'm talking 70s. I was shocked. They put me to shame. I'm like, what? If that great-grandma is looking bomb, wearing things like that, looking like that, being confident, okay, I better count my blessings with my youth and step up my game. Because I have no more excuses. When you go on TikTok and you see these 70-year-olds, 80-year-olds just doing their thing, honey, we don't have any more excuses. We are young. That's enough. That's enough. Don't waste your time. Get creative. Life is short. Live your life brand new again. Don't waste your time and energy on this job or this person. Get creative and get out of the situation. I love her dress. That's just so pretty. Okay. Peaches, I seen that an 87-year-old today. Oh, he lost his wife 12 years ago. He was married 67 years. Good Lord. People are living to be 120 years old, guys. And I heard, and I don't know if it's completely true, but in some places that they were eating apricot seeds. I forget where it was. People, believe it or not, it was well known for people in those time in that generation to live to be 160 years old. Documented. Where is that in the Guinness World Book of Records? But it's in a certain group of people, and they eat apricot seeds. They don't have any cancer. Live and be 160 dang years old. Guys, apparently the way you eat apricot seeds, you crack it open. You bust the apricot seed and you crack it open, you eat it. I don't know. Maybe it's just a theory. Maybe it's a thing. But why not? Why not try it? You know, those people eat a lot of fruits and veggies, and they're just positive and happy, vibrant people. But we don't have excuses anymore, guys. However old you are. TQ, my auntie died last year. Wow, at 115 years old. I didn't drop one tear. I rejoiced. Wow, that is awesome. See, she had her whole life. Imagine if you could live to be 115 years old. However old you are right now, you're not even halfway there. You're not even halfway there. So why are we crying? Why are we sitting here at this dead-end job or this dead-end relationship? It's like, no, we could do so much better. Nine of Wands, bottom of the deck, determination. Okay, be determined to get up out of your mess that's just not good enough for you. Let's see what you want to say or what somebody wants to say in pile number 4. I quit. Is that the only card? Yep. I quit. And look, maybe that's your sign. Quit your job. I quit. I quit my job. It's draining me. I could do better. I quit my job. Maybe you need to give that letter of recognition, or I'm sorry, resignation. Well, they need to give you a letter of recognition, but no. You need to give them a resignation letter. Say, I quit. This job is taking my time, my energy, my life, my money, and they're not paying me enough. Maybe you can get some other schmuck to do it, but not me. Okay? And maybe it's a relationship. And you're just like, listen, baby. Listen, honey boo-boo. What we have is all right, but I deserve better. You know? I deserve better. And thank you for the good times. However few they were. Thank you. But I gotta go. You know? Say it's been 8 years, less or more, give or take, you know? And what have I gotten out of this? We're not living together. I don't have a ring. We're not making babies. We're not opening businesses. We're not traveling the world. Excuse me. We're not buying houses. We're not writing books together. We're not making art. We're not even making love anymore. We're just doing it. And it's boring, and it's old, and it's going nowhere. And as much as you say it's worth waiting for, you're going to have to prove it to me. And you may have to stand up to this person and say, hey, I'm leaving, and this is what's happening. And if they want you that bad, and that you're important, and they want to improve and they want to come after you, well, you know, see what they do. But you got 8 of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles. You know, this is barely making it. And I just think this job is barely paying the bills, and this relationship is barely keeping you satisfied. It's like jail food, you know? It's sustaining you. Well, maybe it's a little better than jail food. It's sustaining you, but it's not good enough, and you know it. And that's what the High Priestess is all about. She's like, you know it. I know it. Come on, girl. Come on, boy. You know it. I know it. We have a better chance being alone than with this person. So anyways, if this is for pile number 4, boom, there you go. There's your message. So I don't know who these messages were for today. It was up to you guys to pick your piles, but there they go. I am willing to answer some questions if anybody wants to get some cards for yourself about your work, your new love, your old love, your ex, your soulmate connection or karmic connection, whatever it is. I'm here to answer your questions. They're $15 a question. You can pay through Cash App or my website through a donation. You're welcome to do that right now. Let me know if you have some questions with me and markers. Write them down in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer it. You can pick your tarot deck. You can pick an oracle deck, whatever it is you want to pick. And if you don't have any question, that's okay. I'll go to the next reading today. Where does this deck go? There it is. What a reading, guys. I didn't expect a lot of these cards, to be honest. I was like, I don't know what's going to come out of these readings. Kind of surprised. Kind of surprised. All right. All right, markers, do we have anyone here or not? I can give some people a couple minutes, but what I hate is some people that are watching this that are delayed and they're like back in the video and they're not caught up with us. And then I get to the end, like, oh, I have a question, but they're already behind. Doja Cell, you loved the pick-a-pile? That is awesome. Well, I'm glad you liked it. It's something different. Yeah, I don't always do that. It's something different. I think as I wait just to see if anybody wants to, I'll just pick one card per Zodiac, and we'll just kind of give it that little 15 minutes to see if anybody has a question. Let's go ahead real quick. One card through the Zodiacs. Markers Dreamer, I keep hearing the song I Want You to Know Me by Cheap Trick. That's funny. I don't know that song. Huh. You always check your phone screen to make sure I'm current as possible. Yeah, I do too. I always rewind and then go forward all the way just to make sure I'm caught up. Some people just click though, and then it's delayed. So let's get one card here for Aries. Aries, you got 9 of Cups. Improvements are underway. Feeling smug or pleased. I think you've got some good news headed your way, something to be happy about and celebrate. This is a good time in your life. Appreciate the moments that you have, because this is a good moment in your life. And you're about to be very, very happy because someone's going to give you something that makes you feel very, very happy. Let's get one card for Taurus. Taurus, 6 of Pentacles. A raise in your salary or in money or in some situation, and you may have to help somebody else out. So Taurus, this may be a time where you're giving money, but don't be worried because the one that gives gathers. So if you're in this energy of having the ability to share, to give, to help, count your blessings. Okay? Count them, because not everybody is able to give. It's actually one of the most favorable things in Zodiacs to be able to have enough wealth or money to spread, to donate, and to give, because it always comes back tenfold. Say you give somebody 20 bucks at the corner that's homeless. That may be your lunch. That may be part of your gas for the week. But before you know it, you're going to get a raise at work for like $300 more a month, or someone's going to come and give you a gift valued at like $1,000. Or you're going to have to pay a bill or something, and they're going to cut you a break and let you skip a month or something. Maybe you don't have your card at the counter. You're trying to pay for something, and somebody behind you pays. Always believe that what you give comes right back to you. So anyways, that's Taurus. Let's see what's going on here for Gemini. 3 of Cups. Celebration, bright happiness. You could be celebrating a birthday with somebody you love. This could be a wedding celebration, a baby announcement. This is just good, happy times, reasons to drink, be merry, be happy, feel celebrated. You've been through a lot of chaos lately, and you deserve this little bit of happiness. So I feel like good times are ahead of you, and you're going to have a reason to smile and be happy over the next couple months. Good things are going to be coming. Good news, good things, good times. Let's get into Cancerian. Judgment. All right, Cancerian, decisions are pending. This is a finality, the only decision that can be made under the circumstances. So you've got a very important decision to make. You don't feel that you have the education to make it. You're worried. You're worried you're not able to make this decision, but it all lies on you. There's a lot of pressure. But I feel like you're supported. And I feel like you're not alone. And I feel like whatever decision you make, it's along with destiny. And you're going to do the right thing. And even though you feel foolish or naive or not ready, it's time to make that decision. It's all up to you. And I think take a leap of faith. Trust in the universe that they have the best plans laid out for you. So Cancerian, make that decision that's pending. Trust your judgment. And know the decision has to come from you. So make it from your heart. Be wise about it. Maybe pray for guidance about this decision that you're going to make. I also feel like something from the past is going to come back for you, because Judgment is the card of like death coming back to life. So somebody that once was gone may come back into your life, Cancer. Just putting that out there. So you might get a visit from someone that has been gone. Oh, these are all bonus. I don't know. They just threw them out there. 8 of Wands, 8 of Swords. Anyways, next one is Leo. Leo, you got the Knight of Swords. A young man, 25 years, speedy situation or finish. Leo, I feel like something's going to begin. There's a new something happening very quickly. Excuse me, I'm getting over allergies here, but something new's rushing in. New energy, new ideas, a message, an action, quick movement. You may also be dealing with a fight or an argument. Just saying, there's probably an argument that's going to pop off over the next week. This argument is going to basically end a long drawn out situation. It needed to end, so I expect this next fight to be one of the last ones you're going to have with someone that you need to have it out with. So yeah, Leo's going to have it out with somebody. And if it's not like a brawl fight, it's just a conversation that leads to an ending. That feels like a disagreement. All right, let's go see what's happening with Virgo. Spirit, show me what's happening with Virgo. You got some bonuses here. We'll take this one. The Fool at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Ironically. Interesting. But Seven of Wands in reverse predominantly is for you. Frustrations, you're able to overcome your frustrations. You're on top of the situation. Being that it's in reverse, I don't feel you're on top of the situation. There is a frustration, but you need to get on top of it. I'm hearing you need to take action. You're feeling attacked. You feel attacked unfairly. But you're also afraid to do what you need to do. You're afraid. Now, there's some kind of fear behind this. It's like, I don't want to stand up for myself because I might push this person away. I'm afraid to do that. I'm afraid to confront this person because I don't want to be, quote unquote, offensive. I'm hearing, don't be afraid. You know, be confident, get some confidence, and stand up for yourself. Because really, I think you're being pushed around. And that's not good. You're really destined for a new beginning here. The new beginning is waiting on you to make the decision to stand up for yourself. I think you have to leave or walk away from a situation. You don't want to deal with it, though, because you don't want to offend somebody. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. just quick little readings. They're not super detailed. It's just whatever comes up. Show me the sign for Libra. Okay. Libra, bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. Time to be decisive about what... Oh, there you are. Hello, I'm Libra. I see you. So a legal situation or document, police, finding out the truth in this matter affecting the balance. This is Justice card. This is your card, Libra. You also got the Libra Queen of Swords. It's time for you to make a very difficult decision. Balance the scales of justice. Do the right thing. You're also about to find out the truth in a matter. Somebody was being taken advantage of. Somebody was being lied to. And we're going to smack them down where it hurts, because that's what Libras do. They smack down the truth. There it is. There may be legals involved, but it's going to bring everything back into balance. So I do see justice coming in for you, and the righteous choice that needs to be made will be the winning choice. So I hope it's you, Libra, that makes it. But justice is about to swing down any day. So if there's been injustice in a situation, expect it to get leveled out. You're about to get some balance restored back into your life. All right, so let's get into Scorpio. Again, if anybody has any questions, it's just 15 bucks. Get your questions now through my Cash App in the description below or my website donation. I'll answer them live if you have a question. Show me Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio, you're going to be getting a Queen of Wands. Okay. Woman over 25, green eyes, blonde or red hair. Doesn't have to be, but positive, fiery, outspoken, attractive. There's a beautiful Leo in your life that wants some love, wants some affection, wants some attention. This person is waiting on the green light from you, Scorpio. You have to make the decision to get up off your lazy bum and say, I want you. because they're ready. Okay, this Leo is ready to hit the ground running. Are you ready? They're ready to make you happy. They're ready to get married. They're ready to take it to the next level, take it to the next step. They also want to be intimate with you. There's some fiery chemistry building up. They want to go ahead and act on that. So are you ready? That's what I'm hearing. So get ready to get connected with your Leo. Both of you are very stubborn, fixed signs. So good luck with that. One of you's got to bust a move. They're very interested in you, though, Scorpio. They're very interested. So if you're waiting for love, it's right around the corner. Okay, so now we're going to get into Sagittarius. All right. Wheel of Fortune, Six of Wands, just saying. Good news. Good news. A letter, good news. Something is coming that's going to change your life. It's going to turn your world upside down in a good way. All right. If you've been waiting for money, you've been waiting for a phone call, you've been waiting for a victory, a win, an announcement. This is what's going to happen. So get ready. You're going to elevate your money situation. This is good news. You might go on a trip. You might get confirmation of a trip you're going to be taking. And you're definitely completing a phase. So victory, you're overcoming some hardships. Good times are rolling in, okay? Good news, good times, good fortune. Sagittarius, you're very fortunate. You are the sign of Jupiter. Good things are coming for you, Sag. Get ready for that good news. Now we're going to get into Capricorn. Spirit, what is happening with Capricorn? Okay, Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups. All that glitters is not gold. Look beyond the clouds. Money improvements. There's a painful death or the ending of a situation or relationship. It could be a job. I'm feeling it. There's something about the way you make money that honestly, we're not doing it anymore. That position may close. It may not be as lucrative as it once was. Financial worries are not going to be a thing anymore. This is going to cause some kind of pain. It's painful to hear. It's painful to deal with, but it opens up new doors. New doors. New options, new choices. So we're going to let this ending happen and see what comes next. Okay? So let's just see what happens next. Because this had to happen. This needed to end. Thank God that it did. And now we can come out of a difficult time. So this is great. All right, so there you go. Let's get into Aquarius. I'm so good. So far today, I've pulled Libra, Justice card, and Aquarius, the Star. That is so cool. You air signs are getting mighty lucky. Bottom of the deck, year 1-7, the Leo, the King of Wands. Just saying. For Aquarius, children may be a blessing. There's because, you know, Leo is babies and children and making babies. The Star is the news of babies. Good news. So I do feel there's a birth announcement or some kind of, yay, some kind of joyous baby thing. Okay, maybe you found out that there's good news in regards to that. Besides children and babies and all of that, this is feeling happy in life, feeling rejuvenated. It's like, I feel really good. I feel youthful. I feel vibrant. I feel good in my life. Life is good right now. Life is good. And I've been through some hard times, but there's still hope. And, you know, I'm resilient. So you might be getting blessed also with money, blessed with a child, blessed with love and romance, perhaps with that King of Wands. But whatever you feel blessed with, lucky about, you deserve it. You've earned it, you know? This is your moment. And Jupiter is with you, honestly, in Vedic sidereal. So, you know, when Jupiter's with you, he wants to bless. He wants to pour that sugar on it, pour that honey on it, pour the love all over it. So, you know, Jupiter in the sign of Aquarius could be a time for having babies, just saying. But it's also just a time of welcoming new life, welcoming abundance, rebirth, and the energy to rebuild your life. Maybe you are the one who's going to be reborn. But I think this is a time where you're going to take good care of yourself. You're feeling good and happy, and there's good news all around you, and this is a time of joy. So what a great time to be alive, Aquarius. There you go. That's the little quick message I have for you. And let's get into Pisces. What's coming up for Pisces? All right. Five of Wands, followed by the Two of Swords. A short journey, movement to or near water. So a quick trip. Okay, quick trip to or from water. Five of Wands, arguments, battles around you. I think also really just back and forth. I think you're back and forth traveling. This is a plane. Two of Pentacles, look, he's by the beach, by water. Juggling money, juggling finances, back and forth, living in two places, trying to be two people, trying to do simultaneously two things. I think you're juggling. And you know what? That's difficult. And so right now, you're in a challenging time, Pisces. You are juggling between a lot, maybe work, family life, personal life, a new job, new business, spirituality. You're feeling a little bit drained, you know? Choose your battles wisely is what I'm hearing. You don't have to show up to every invitation of every battle. Just choose it wisely. Do the best you can. You come to win, period, point blank. You come to win. And you're going to win. Five of Wands is a victory, you know, but there's just silly battles around you. They're not serious in nature. These are little battles, little annoyances. Nothing to really rock your boat, nothing to rock your world. Don't let it eat you alive. It's just bumps on the road. You're moving right past it. So Pisces, hang in there. Be strong, be tough, keep your faith, choose your battles wisely. That's what I'm hearing, Pisces. But also travel. Travel's coming up for you for sure, for sure. All right, guys. It's just quick little messages for everybody. If there is no questions, I'm going to go ahead and end this, and then I'll see you guys on the next video. What videos do I have to do? I still have to catch up on the other Zodiacs. I know that. So I might do some quick Zodiac readings in the next videos. But this will be the last video if anybody wants to have me answer questions. So is that it? Surprised? Usually somebody has a question, but nobody. Maybe it's just not the right time of day. All right, 99 minutes. I got 99 problems, but a question is not one of them. Okay. Well, I bid you adieu. Thank you for watching my videos. This is the ending of a pick-a-pow reading and simultaneously quick all signs what's coming. Thank you so much. Please remember this is a journey, not a destination. I want you guys to keep swimming. That's my channel. Just keep swimming. And hang in there, my friends. I love you. And all is well. And please like this video. Please subscribe. If you're looking to have your chart read, Vedic Sidereal North Indian style, I offer that. It's on my website. If you are looking to get a personal or private reading from me, you can schedule below. Reach out to me and get on the schedule. If you want to learn how to read tarot, if you want to take an astrology class, I offer those as well, and those are available. If you want some freebies, if you want free readings, free questions, free classes, consider being an ultimate subscriber on my website. All those goodies are included, and that is it. So I'm going to let you guys go. Do I send you the chat info when we're ready? Huh? Who? What? I don't know what you're talking about, girl. But I will see you in the next video. All right. TQ. That sounds delicious. I'll see you guys in the next video. I have to pick what zodiac sign I'm going to do. And I'm going to grab some tea. And I'll be back. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.